Hello, I am Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Try Thea to the Shattering. So, as I said at the end of the previous episode, I played off camera a little bit, crafted the codex and this necklace or whatever, or amulet or whatever this is. We didn't get lucky, no superior quality items, but also no trash quality items either. So what we have what we paid for. I just realized one thing. Also, I prepared an expedition for today's episode, but I realized one thing. Our witch, where is she? Actually isn't strong enough yet to wear the jewelry. So hopefully, she's already level 15, but hopefully we'll get one level up when she gets strength. I think one strength is all that we need for her. So fingers crossed. I'd really like to get that extra +3 mysticism. And yeah, in the previous episode when I was checking the jewelry, I only checked like the first page. There was a full second page of options for the jewelry. Maybe I can actually show that if you are curious. It won't take long. Here, jewelry. And we used... Oh wait, I don't have the enchanted bones anymore. I used up all of them. Well, in that case, we're just gonna do it here if I can find... Come on, am I blind? There are enchanted bones here. And the secondary material was the pristine matter that is here. And the options +9, gathering and crafting. And then... hypnotize, and maybe the most interesting option, the enchanted jewelry with soul damage. It's single target, it's melee, but 3.6 base is a lot. But I still don't think this is worth it, because it would be only worth it for our elf, and our elf needs the other ring, right? So we can't use two different pieces of jewelry. So I don't think that any of these options are too relevant. Oh, by the way, this one is... That's the group carry limit, perception, destiny. No, don't want any of these. Okay, the investment is just too high. That's my problem. Oh, and what are we doing here? Just... Now we're gonna start building all that we queued up. Yeah, it doesn't really matter in which order we get this, or maybe increases health. Oh, maybe this one should be first because it can be done in one turn. Okay, so we can start. Maybe I should show you the expedition here. As you can see, this time we have a lot more people. I took both of our children so that they can get some experience before they grow up. How long is it gonna take them to grow up? 33 for you, so you have time, and for you, that's only 7. But hopefully we get at least like 2 levels for this guy before he grows up. I took all our pets, so that we have some currency. The advantage of pets, of course, is that they don't weigh anything, so we can take as many as we want. And then if we have to trade, they are worth quite a bit. Quite a lot of food. We have the ship, and yeah, I'm not leaving that many people behind, but hopefully it will be fine. Our wraith and demon should be able to handle spiritual challenges, or not, yeah, spiritual. Our crafter should be able to handle mental challenges, and we have a warrior. Also, our demon can basically handle, like, join any type of challenge, so these guys will be there for physical. I hope the village will be fine. Fine, so what are we gonna do? Well, we have some quests on our island here, so I want to visit these 4 places before we leave, and then we are heading north and visit the ice demons. Okay, so first, let's go this way. Next. We still have the group in the range, so what did we get? Physical blessing, some gathering, nothing super important. Only 1.1 experience. It's a bit disappointing. A good man before the rest would give up. Our loyalty with Slavians is already like -50, so may as well attack them. I've never attacked these villages, so let's just see what's gonna happen. Defeat them, get some loot, and lose loyalty with Slavians. Okay, I just wanted to know what happens. And now we have a lot of junk that we'll just probably throw away when we are too heavy. But we have a decent carrying capacity this time. So. And actually, it got all transferred to the village at this point. Okay, great. Level ups. What is this? Nothing important. Let's just get higher level demon. For the child, it's gonna be +2 strength. So sure, we can get another warrior. And what the hell is this? Oh, higher level elf. So that buffs up Ancestor's Voice. Brush off, and the other option is Master Gather. I don't really care about Master Gather. Okay, let's just get higher level elf. Checking all the other things that get buffed up. The passive effects stay the same, I think. Okay. Confirm. Where are we? Here. I gave horses to both our children, so we should be able to move around quite fast. You're ambushed by grizzly-looking bandits who circle like vultures. So, what do you have here? Healthy-looking bunch, but just a good price. I'll try the reasoning. What happened? Everyone got +1 int. I mean, int is not the most useful stat most of the time. But I mean, +1 int for every single person still seems to be broken. And what do they want? Guess maybe a bit overburdened as it is. Tell you what, how about you become customers instead? You pay us, we give you a child, healthy, obedient, good as new. Hey. We can... I don't really care about the child here too much. So I guess if I agree and pay them... Well, it's a risk that I just pay them and they don't give me anything. But I want to know if I attack them, if I still get the child. Because that's probably the option that I would use most often. So in case in the next Let's Play we get this event earlier, I want to know what happens with this option. You slaughter slavers and those who survive flee. Their cages look mostly empty, but maybe you can find some free folk and free some folk. Search, get what you can, leave. Nope. Come on. We got loyalty, okay. That's a bit disappointing. I was hoping maybe you could get another child. Let's visit this. Oh, found some answers, not yet. Forget that it was this guy still. Let's actually forget about these guys. They are too far, there are too many hills. Let's go here. I want to get to the other island as soon as possible. There is a level up for another child. I guess we take whatever gives us +2. And we could maybe get another Sherka that we would leave at home next time. Or maybe another healer would be even better. So they would have one healer for the expedition, one healer who would stay home. And I think one of the children is gonna grow up probably this turn. No. I think. No, still have one more turn. Actually, maybe we can get one more level up if we are lucky. You discover the ruins of an ancient city. When its shattered walls, you spot an entrance to the dungeon. This is where the alchemist said that the Rune Grandmaster is held captive by trolls. Go in. And that's the elven mage that we convinced to join us. Well, it meets you inside, joins you. She also brings some spells that should aid you further. The dungeon was clearly designed to keep some large creatures captive. You spot cells where massive skeletons lie chained to the rocks, and some may even belong to dragons. Wow. Let's check her stats. Is she gonna just permanently join me, or is it for this fight only? Does she have plus armor plus 6? Well, not that impressive. Elf. What is this? Destructive words. Based on mysticism. I'm just checking which skills elves have available, so that I know which stats I'm supposed to focus on. Okay, these two blessings are pretty insane, and that buffs up the strength of our demon, so yeah. I feel pretty good now. It should be extremely strong. Let's check this place. This place was clearly a prison of some sort, built to hold extremely large creatures, perhaps even dragons. Didn't we just read that? Dragons, some sort of skeleton remains of monsters, and other cells are empty or contain piles of ash. You also notice that some of the dirt has been disturbed, so you may not be alone here. You uncover some arrows and sigils written in the common tongue that suggest the direction of a central cell, likely where the dwarven prisoner is kept. Okay. Explore the old cells first. Yeah, I'm curious. I want to know what there is. As you enter one of the cells, a trapdoor opens beneath your feet and you fall. Great. Down the darkness space with squished debris under your feet. You hear the sound of stones slowly moving somewhere nearby. Perception of night creatures. The walls are moving. Try to find a way out quickly. You notice the trap in the time to run to what looks like a way out. Once at the door, you still need to get it open. Yeah, sure. And you make your way into a deep dark tunnel that collapsed at some point in the past, is now propped up by odd pieces of stone and metal. Finally, you get to the end and find a large prison cell in the middle of this huge space designed for a dragon. You see a lone drunken dwarf singing and talking to himself. If I were a rich man, oh, how did it go? Oh, over the mountain pass, my gold lies there. Stay and examine the cell for any weak points, guards, and such. With every step, you observe the walls and floors around you and notice irregular, blah blah blah. You know what I mean. Really, I can't pronounce the word irregularities. There we go. Soon you become aware that these tunnels are alive. Eyes are watching you from the shadows, and the slow, heavy creaks of movement follow your every step. Okay. Let's try to talk to him and see what happens. Guest here. Oh, yeah, best keep your distance, laddies, else the rock shits will have you for lunch. Okay. Ask if he means trolls. Well, we know where they are. So I have no time to chat. Tell him you need to get him out so he can help with an urgent matter. A red cave that seems to be key to Shattering. Sure. Dwarves cowers and turns away from you as he mutters, I'm sorry, I didn't know you wanted to help. Too late now. You're suddenly very aware the trolls around you are not walls. Or that the walls around you are not walls. Well, we knew that. They have eyes, they have mouths and arms, and they are smiling at you. So you want our toy, do you? Play with us first. Sure. Actually, let's try to negotiate. I mean, I'm the diplomatic type, so let's see if we can talk. The doors to the cell open and the ground beneath your feet changes to slippery mud that pushes you in. From the dark corners, you also see several more sets of eyes, some red hot, some ice cold, all large and angry. If they will release the Dwabba so quietly prepare a ritual that will let you attack them in the spirit realm. We could try that. Convince that a long time has passed and you need to help this dwarf to help stop the shattering. Tell them they should not be like him or else they'll remain his prisoners for good. Let's try the ritual, see what happens. 3 rings break through the floor. You hear another voice answer, an old tired voice. We keep him here as he keeps us. He took pieces of us. Now we cannot leave this. Now we cannot leave this place. So he stays, suffers with us. Ask them what exactly was done to make them unable to leave. Let's just try to help them. The dwarf answers the question. I took their hearts. I needed them to make one, a magnificent one. They live only as shells. What the hell is Warakas? But grander and better. They cannot leave, for it is my runes that keep them alive now. And no, I cannot craft them better ones. These are already marvels beyond your small brain's understanding. Yeah, Warakas. A creation of my peers, a marvel of metalworks, rune master and something else. Armor that moves and has a heart. Humans often claim they are creatures man-made, wizards, spells gone wrong, curses, but it is not so. Harnessing life to awaken stone and metal, the basis of my own work as well. Well, in that case, since we can't help them, we just tried the ritual, sure. There are only 2 of them. Ha. A pretty nice buff. So what did we get? When you defeat the creatures in the spirit world, their physical bodies turn to dust and bone, as if it was only through mystical powers that they yet lived. The dwarf breathes a sigh of relief. Well, I admit I didn't think you did. Bravo. Rune bones. I wonder if we could get better loot if we just killed them. These are what? Tier 4, tier 3, tier 3, not that amazing. And what is this? Ruby artifact. Well, it looks pretty cool, but it's just tier 2 materials it's made of, so nothing relevant. Nice buff for the witch. Tell me he's not free yet. He must now help you with the Red Cave mystery. Okay, despite what Mike can say, I have not forgotten my honor. I will repay my debts, but centuries in this cell have made my brain foggy. Take me to your cave, I will rest and do the work. Agreed to take him to the cave. The alchemist appears and rude with a jovial smile. So he went straight for the fire. Good. This old fellow's not what you call ethical, but he knows his stuff. Let me take him off your hands now. Come see us in Red Cave when you can. Perhaps we will have some answers for you. Before you are able to answer fully, the alchemist wraps his hands around the rescued Grandmaster and breaks open a vial of purple liquid, making them both disappear. Can I have that? That would be cool to travel instantly between islands. You think they went into the Grey World, although only Goblin Shaman are known to travel that way. Can I have a Goblin Shaman? The elemental whispers to you. We'll leave for now. She'll return when you have the new heart from this dwarf. Then we'll proceed with our plan. Okay, so we are not gonna get a free elven mage and some experience. Sure, that is useful. Okay, in that case, change of plans. Let's head back to the cave. This was plan. Oh, another child. Actually, where did this? It should be in the expedition. Sure, why not? We could use extra carrying capacity, and this child should get a ton of experience before she grows up. 40 turns. Yep. And a level up, that's our goals. So, what are the options? I'll just level up as unliving, whatever. It's quite weak though. It was 1 physical shielding, now it's 3 physical shielding on level 2. Maybe could use a buff for this unliving scaling. Well, of course, I don't know how well it's scaling on higher levels. Next. Wait. I forgot. We have another child. Where are you? You need a horse. Too late. Next. Your trading post has attracted your first visitors. Okay. Let's see. An orc trader offers their wares. The trader stalls stay open for you. Golem scroll with random blast 1. It's pretty expensive. But basically what I would be paying for is the leather that we can get from it. I don't remember the name, but I think that's tier 4 leather. So you would be paying like 9,000 something for probably like 2 pieces of that leather. So actually might be worth it. This is garbage, dragon bone, garbage. Oh, actually, again, we'll be paying for the secondary material this is made of. And overall, this is not a bad armor. 63 points is not horrible. Question is, do we have enough items to pay for this? What the hell is this? Oh, that's the 16 shielding jewelry. $2,000. If I just buy the tier 3 materials that we can't get easily any other way, and we would pay with all these garbage items that we don't care about. Which one is this? That's the hypnotize ring. Don't care. What is this made of? Nothing irrelevant. This one is garbage. 10,000, almost there. We can use a scroll. And a little bit more. I'll just give them some clay. Or we can give them a cat. It's a bit of an overkill, but whatever. Not sure I can just keep my weapon. That's not bad. And we could get another bandit or another warrior. We have, I think, 2 warriors. Let's try to get... Although if I try to get the bandit, it's a higher chance that we fail, I think. On the other hand, if we fail, we would end up with a scavenger. And we don't have a scavenger yet. This could open up some options during events. So maybe let's try. Child... yeah, it worked. Did it? Transform the band are tough. The child must prove. The child is yet new more. Today they joined the dubious ranks of banditry. And why didn't I get like the usual picture that I get every time? A bit nervous now. Did we lose the child? Did he just... Oh, he just ran away. No, he didn't. Wait, what happened? That's this guy. I think we found the bug. Okay, we have a child bandit. Let's see here. That's not him. This is... No, it's still a child, but... Interesting. Okay, that's definitely a bug. Oh well. Let's just keep going. It doesn't really matter at this point, but I hope it's not gonna happen like next time when we are doing the proper series. And like early, when this happens to your first child, it could be a bit of a problem. Okay, we enter the Red Cave. The alchemist looks up from his many scrolls and vials. Found some answers for us. Yes, tell him that he knows full well that you rescued the dwarf. Of course, I was just testing. What? I think I'm like senile or something, that I forgot what I did 4 turns ago, which is basically like 4 days ago or something. Ask whether... Oh, him. Odd sword fell 5 minutes in, and he wants to test this cave with some dead things. In any case, I sent him to Forge to make me a rune. Don't worry, he's on the guard. So did they discover anything? I probably shouldn't read all of this. Again, I want to leave the main story for the full series. So I'll just go for the short version. Is there another way? Nope. Let's look for a druid tree. And where is a druid tree? It's still on the first island, surprisingly. So instead of visiting another island, we'll just spend our time here. And did you grow up again? Now, I would definitely say that this child has been always different, like... It doesn't happen to too many people that they would grow up twice. Let's see. So, yeah, you are different, buddy. Let's see what you become. Okay, so he became... you think this big return we can depress, accompanied by a rat friend. This is not the scavenger, I think. It's the other class that I don't remember the name. This is actually a full character, the rat. It's bad, but it can do some gathering, for example. It can have a like jewelry with some support skills, perhaps. And this is Scoundrel. That's the name. But well, he's just here to increase our carrying capacity. We have some level ups. Well, this one is easy. 64. Sounds good. And this is our warrior, so we definitely don't need reliable argument, which means you'll be taking counterattack. Next. I should probably just use my ship. That might be faster. Next. Let's just skip these guys. Okay, although it seems like only a patch on first from afar, the closer you get the druid tree, the more the woodlands seem to grow around you. Call out the trees as they are clearly aware of your presence here. Ask to be taken to the druid tree. More buffs for everyone, and the difficulty of the challenges is going up, but with all the buffs that we have, if we still have them, where is the elf? We don't have all of them. They're slowly dropping, but still, we should be able to handle this easily. Explain. We can even auto-resolve it. Except, as we have fallen fall, that the heart of the earth has stopped. And when the sister 3 Mokosh disappeared. So that's why you can't play as Mokosh anymore. She disappeared, leaving only her young offspring to watch over us. And we knew this day would come. If she was ready for it, does she know what is needed and will she give it to you? Yes, and perhaps you need my blood, for it can revive the heart that is broken, because you are the forest, a child of nature. If not directly, then by the part of your gods. I will end my existence for your cause. But I ask a boon of you in return. Will you agree? Well, do I have a choice? I will hand you a hatchling from my branch, and you will carry it to the ancient forest and give it into the hands of a feral. Beware, Deva's ferals are not easy to speak to. Deva's ferals? They are like me in many ways, but they were the older children droids, but their devotion to nature grew ever stronger while the laws of your societies grew ever more distant. For me, the call was to connect with the tree, listen and forest and guard. For them, it was the call of the wild, the beast within untamed. So they were both elves before. Why are the ferals called Dievas? Yes, elf is another name we bore. Devana too followed our path, but hers led to divinity. She remains somewhat of a patron to the ferals, I suppose, a mother sister. Sure. Is there any other way? I don't think so. Leave. And we're getting more loyalty, some more experience. Okay. Where do we have to go now? That's the cave. And these are the moments when I would really, really like to have the option to zoom out. Because it's not here. It's probably not there. It's gonna be the Elven Island. That would be my guess. But where? That's a good question. Okay, guys, is there an option how to find the location? Does anybody know how to find it easily? Because I don't know where to go. Theopedia, faction loyalty. What is this? Active quests. Or is it possible that I can't complete the main storyline because it's early access, so they don't want to reveal how the main story ends? That's also an option. That's probably what's happening here. Okay, fine. In that case, can we just sail to the Demon Island? It actually makes sense if that's the case, that the devs don't want people to finish the main storyline in the early access. So it's not available. Lightbringers don't really... Actually... No, I don't really care. Because destroying Lightbringer villages doesn't give experience for some reason. Okay, you will be healer. What do we give you? Must Lullaby. And sadly, we didn't get that much experience during the winter. It took too long to prepare everything. Oh well. The problem with this expedition, with the size of this expedition, is that we have so many people at a chance that we'll hit the right like skill ups, the quest reward where we need them. Because before, when we had like 4 people, the chance that the elf gets all the stats was pretty high. Now we'll probably never get it. Next. Come on, close. Oh, what the heck is this? There are ports and you are where did this happen? In the village. Give back the blood. The many voice. What the hell? There are ports and you are stunned by a ray of bright burning light. From within the gash you see figures climbing out the rushing towards you while you try to get your bearing. After the flash, give back the blood. The many voices, yet one voice challenges the figure swarm you. But just as you are about to be overwhelmed, hooded figure attacks the Lightbringers from the flank, giving you space to fight back. I still don't think that I can handle this. Actually, I can somehow. This is not difficulty 8 fight. If it was difficulty 8, the villagers wouldn't be able to handle it. There's no way. The Lightbringers lie defeated, their host boys burned to white ash, but you are not alone. Look for the hooded helpers. A group of hooded cultists stand on your path, and you realize they have surrounded you, while a few stand before you. Many more lurk behind, and you hear them chanting. Ask them why they helped you. You seek to undo what we achieved. Oh. Yet what we did was not what we intended. So are we foes? Or allies bound to common misfortune and the cruel jest played by the divine upon our intention? Your puzzled face gives me pause, for I assumed the champion would be told more, but then did we also perhaps gag the divine voice, once and again making them puppeteers in their own game? Perhaps, likely yes. Still, what are we to do now when our victory is about to be undone by you, or else you by it? What the hell are you talking about? The tree burned once and the gods were damaged. Then we made the earth shake and maybe did manage again. Else, where did the old ones go? Is he saying they are the ones responsible for the broken heart and the shattering? If so, how? Long ago, we trapped the trapped goddess, a servant of Velas, the old god of the underworld, but unwanted and left in the darkness. Left alone to perish, her heart was empty. A door called, a void so sad. It called to us and we answered. We stole another heart to give to her. Sadly, she didn't want it, for she was already broken when we came with our gift. She didn't even look at us. What goddess? Naya, really? Is her name? I think we can play as Naya in this game. If you don't know it yet, that is because she doesn't like to be known. We will say no more. I got the old heart. I don't know, we don't have it because she didn't want it, so we left it and then it was gone. Taken, maybe. We smelled else, but why would they take it? We do not know more, ask them. How did you take it? I want to read it. If you want to read it, guys, just pause the video. And again, I'll just save all of this for the proper Let's Play. The question is, if I'm not reading the information, I'm not sure if I'll be able to finish the series. But if I can't finish it, then it doesn't really matter. Just Let's Try series. What are we getting here? Let's just get toughness. Why not? We don't care about ghostly eggs. You will get strength. You will get strength as well. Our witch, of course, didn't get strength. Ah, come on. This is pretty bad. Perception. Don't care about either of these two. I guess it's gonna be destiny, but this is a wasted level up. Mysticism for our child, I think. This is a girl, so we could maybe get another witch. And for the rat, what do you have? Strength of the Swarm, showing off. Bite is strength based. I guess we don't care about destiny then. Let's get wits. And where is the island? We could visit this island now. Now, let's stick to the original plan. But that'll be next episode. I didn't expect that we're gonna get caught in the main quest for so long. So next time, we head north, we visit the ice demons finally. And hopefully the attacks on our village won't continue, because I am pretty sure at some point we would get destroyed. I thought that we are already dead from this attack, and expect that we'd survive difficulty 8-5 in the village. It's good to know that these things can happen there. For next time. But well, as I said, for today we are done, so I hope that you liked this episode. I hope that you're gonna join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.